Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Keeping It Q with P3 podcast. We are on episode 55, and I'm proud of us.
You the only one.
Thank you. Tone is proud of us. Ruthia just mad because she's still drunk from yesterday. Oh, nigga, you gotta tell us if you gonna throw sound effects in there.
First of all, I'm not. I don't know. Fuck it. I forgot what I was gonna say.
In case you don't know the voice, it is me, Aziza, aka Zebo, aka the Human Universe, aka your favorite fat girl. And I have the lady of the hour across the table from me. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Don't act like you didn't see me lip to you what the fuck my name was.
Oh, the mic in the way.
So I am Ruthia, aka the spoiled one, and I can't remember the rest. Listen to another episode, y'all. Just catch up. Cause I don't know.
And we got a special guest in the building with us. And they all are special. Okay.
Cause I sure was finna be like, the fuck said he was special.
That's what you was about to say. Oh, okay.
You can introduce yourselves and all your AKAs.
Wait, the real one. I just remember. That's why I be talking shit. All right, cool. I'm the real one. And the drunk one right now.
My name is Scales, the host of Slick Talk with Scales podcast. I don't know. I ain't gonna do too many aliases. I'm just happy to be here, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you for coming.
Oh, absolutely. Thanks for the invite.
So we've been gone for like I'm sorry. Were you done?
No, I was done.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. I thought you were saying something else. We've been gone for a week. All of this feels brand new all over again. If you didn't listen to the last episode, you're a loser. We had Shani B and Becky on, and we talked about the protests and stuff like that. They dropped some gems, and then Shani B invited us on to her podcast called After 7, and I think they do it live over the radio or something like that. It was super dope. So thank you to her for inviting us on.
That definitely was really fun.
Yeah. If this is your first time listening to the podcast, welcome. And if you have been listening, y'all know what it is. What up, niggas?
Hey, hoes.
How have your 2 weeks been since the last time we were here? What is your vibes?
Don't look at me, because I'm still trying to figure it out. I had it like 5 minutes ago. So come back.
Okay, well, my vibe for the last 2 weeks is Libra season.
That was it.
No, that was mine. I literally just said that was mine. Oh, shit. Libra season. My birthday was October 3rd. And nigga is 32, fam. Like, I'm getting up there. About to have to pull out my geriatric shoes and get some Bengay on these knees.
The motherfuckers was definitely cracking the other day.
Who you talking to?
I'm not saying like cracking, like I heard them crack. I'm like, it was cracking.
Oh, okay. I'm like, nope, don't.
They worked the other day, is what I'm trying to say. that was the point.
We just got back from Houston.
Yeah, I seen that. Y'all was lit.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun out there, doing things. About to head to Chicago this weekend because Ruthie is 28 3/4.
No, I graduated. I am 29 and a half.
Okay. All right. She is 29 and a half. So we're going to be in Chicago this weekend. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to make her drink again.
No, the fuck you ain't.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you sobered up that quick. You formed that sentence really well.
So I think my vibe was my mama telling me I can be anything I want when I grow up. So I decided to be whatever fucking age I want to be. So if I want to celebrate 29 and a half, I'm celebrating 29 and a half. Next year I might be 25. Who fucking knows? But because of the liquor, I'm definitely 29 and a half. Because I cannot be 30 drinking like this and trying to twerk. Because I think I twerk like a white girl. I be off beat when I'm drunk.
It was unfortunate because I was so looking forward to you like just getting your shit off. And
I dance better when I'm sober. But that drunk shit, I felt like Ashley in yoga boots. I said yoga boots. I'm fucked up, y'all. Yoga boots.
well, yesterday you did really well, and I put you on my story, and the comments I've been getting have been wild as fuck.
That was with the money print.
Yes,
outfit, right?
looking like a bag.
I mean, it went over very well. Shout out to Rochelle for dressing me because I was like, I want to be a bag of money and fucking diamonds for my birthday, and it went over well.
So, what about you? How has your week been?
Long. But it was eventful. I had an interesting Tuesday.
Yeah.
We brought Sammy to Lux.
So bad I missed that.
So
We was in Houston, like, damn.
Right.
I'm still kind of trying to recover from that because I get up every morning at 7 a.m. and go virtually teach the children.
Sheesh.
So I'm just getting over that. I got rest last night. I sat my ass down after I got off work yesterday. So.
Yeah. We have to talk
The weather
about...
was so nice last night.
It was great.
Listen, my birthday was perfect for weather.
Skybox was cracking.
Man, fuck Skybox because we ain't get in. I ain't get into my
Nobody
own
wanted to wait
party.
in that line.
I was standing outside like, well, fuck this shit, y'all. We going somewhere
So
else.
where was y'all at when she made the video?
Diamonds.
Overdressed
as fuck.
Yeah, overdressed for diamonds.
I just feel like we had our own VIP section because we was really the only motherfuckers in there.
But they do make a good ass, strong ass margarita. They rival the Mexicans with them motherfuckers.
Fuck the margarita, okay? That's why I'm sitting over here and you like halfway here. Like you like teeter-tottering right now.
You gotta grow up one day. Okay.
I'm a featherweight. I will never, ever be good at drinking.
So, Scales.
Yes.
I called you by your first name before you got here, and
Did
Tone
you?
was like, "What?"
Look, and I was like, "That's okay."
Did you
I've
just
done it
call
before.
him by his first name? I was like, I don't even know why. I probably have never said that before, but the serenade challenge. We have to show respect, give props when it's due, because that shit is going hard on the
That
internet.
shit was hilarious.
I didn't expect that. It's like I said, it's funny how it started. Somebody sent me dude's post. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Shout out TZ Talks 2-Day podcast. Somebody sent it to me like simultaneously at the same time as I got it in my inbox. Somebody tagged me in it in their group or whatever.
Mhm.
So I'm like, I spent about maybe an hour around Sammy. So I heard conversations with people, and I remember that picture being taken. I'm like right off the camera.
Mhm.
That was never shared. So I shared the photo, you know what I'm saying? It was like, this nigga's capping. That shit did not happen. I was there. So a young lady named Buffy, who was also there, she tagged herself in a picture with like G Herbo or somebody because she's from Chicago.
Mhm.
So she had like a middle school picture with G Herbo or something. She was like, at this time, G Herbo told me I was going to be the shit or something. Serenade challenge, and tagged me in it. So then from there, when I made mine with the picture of Maya, it just went.
Listen.
Sammy's response.
Yeah, okay. So Sammy's response. That's right. Thanks,
That
Tom.
shit was hilarious.
Sammy's response, which is not really true. We photoshopped and made that response, but we put the word serenade in there. And then, like I said, from there, the Buffy girl created. She really came up with the hashtag, but once I made mine, it went viral. After that, once I played along, because I had told 3 or 4 people I wasn't gonna play along. They was like, bro, you got a picture with 1 million celebrities, bro. Just grab one and make one. And I'm like, no, I ain't gonna do it because that's cheap. And then when I did it, I think the picture's at like 1,000 likes right now or some shit. Like it's crazy.
Shit was hilarious.
So many laughs all fucking day long. The stories
Man.
that people are making up to go
Listen,
with.
I
those
did not
pictures.
expect that to happen like that.
I was like,
It's crazy.
well, because we were still in Houston, and everybody was like, "Oh, they thought she was Lizzo." So I'm like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna post a picture of me and ZZ and be like, I met Lizzo one time. We became best friends and business partners. Fuck it, we out here."
See, it took on a life of its own. Shout out Diamond, my niece. She called me yesterday like, Negro, you created a hashtag. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I didn't expect it to take on a life of its own like that. I thought maybe me and a couple of the homies would have laughed and made ours and it would have died. But the fact that it's Saturday and it's people, I'm still getting tagged and stuff this morning.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
That shit was hilarious. Jakari Carr.
Oh my God.
Jakari's Kicks for Kids. I saw his, and he had his picture with
Giannis,
Giannis.
yes.
I saw your picture with Maya. I seen this one girl. She had a picture with Genuine.
Yeah.
Somebody had Tank. Like,
Listen,
people are digging
I'm
deep
still
down.
trying to find a picture with us and Kelly Kell.
See, because that's what I think makes it even funnier to me. Like, okay, somebody like me who hosts events when celebrities come here. So they always be like, the host, come take a picture. So that's how I always get pictures with everybody that come. But for people who don't have pictures with celebrities like that and they digging to find they one, like, it's been funny as fuck to me because that's even funnier than mine to me because you don't have none and you went and found one and made this lie up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
the effort that's put into it is what I acknowledge that makes it funny as fuck to me right now. I set up and just hit because if you just hit search the hashtag and just let scroll, oh my God, it's hours and hours of that shit. It's funny as hell. Like,
that shit was
so
funny.
I actually had a feat happen. I never created a hashtag before. You know what I mean? That was unique.
So, since you talked about, you know, the celebrities and stuff that you've met and hosting and stuff like that, talk a little bit about that.
I don't know. You know, it's a unique dynamic to it. You know, everybody's not the same, I would say. An artist like Sammy, I would say he's on the spectrum of being a more friendlier with his fans type of person, more friendlier just with people. That. Yeah, he really interacts with his fans.
I wanted to be serenaded.
That's how exactly. That's how fam even got the picture because dude, he's not one of them standoffish. But I've been around people who have been like, yo, nobody up here but the nigga with the microphone and the DJ. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't want nobody around us. I don't want to talk to no fans. I ain't trying to do that. So it ranges, you know, and you got to kind of gauge it. I'm good at reading vibes, so I can pick up, you know, right away if they acting a little weird with me because I'm the host. So I'm the person who got to introduce you, let everybody know that you're here, probably hand you the microphone that you're going to perform with. So you probably want to be cordial with me. But if I notice that they're being a little standoffish with me, then I can be shady boots too. So I just I get the same energy
we
back.
Know.
Oh, we know.
Mm-hmm.
How do we know? Maybe I'm late to the Harvey Scales train. Like, I feel like I'm just now getting to know you.
And you tried to hit me with the shady boots when you thought I didn't speak to you outside of here that day.
Oh, I was just talking.
Added me on Facebook and everything. I'm like, damn. Diamond called me offline. Like, don't be doing ZZ like that.
I was got a cake. You feel me?
I was just saying, like, Facebook friends, you see them in real life and they don't know who you are.
I got the joke, but people ran with my Hollywood thing with it. I got the joke, but everybody else was like, he was not being Hollywood with Queen Courtney. I know he was not. We will read him. I'm like, damn.
I ain't even nobody. He don't even always speak to me. And I'll be like,
and I done known you for 100 years.
Exactly.
And that's what you gonna say. Wow. No, I mean, I don't do it on purpose. I don't think.
Because you know I'm gonna talk shit regardless.
Yeah, I know you are. It's certain people who don't give a fuck about my Hollywood shit. They're gonna talk shit anyway.
So you don't know me today?
Exactly.
It's the new wig. I should have left my wig in the
I think when I first, so I'm still a fan. Like, I'm like, Scales.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But when before I knew who you was, I heard like the people, the cast of TZ Talks.
Okay.
Do you call them a cast if they on the podcast?
I guess,
So.
The cast, the
but
crew.
Like, they would talk about you all the time. And I'm like, who the fuck is Scales? Like, what rock have I been living under? Or like, what don't I know? What am I missing? So
I used to be JR the Superstar. So that's,
Is that how I met you?
I think so. back in that era. So I was him for a while. And then when I grew up, I guess I went with my government name, you know, after my dad. So I just rolled with that. It was easier to handle business that way. And I got a little more respect when I started saying, hey, I'm Harvey Scales' son. You know, people start being like, oh, shit. You know, as opposed to, yeah, I'm JR the Superstar, the rapper. You know what I mean? Them two people get treated differently. So I guess that's where that kind of comes from. So that's where Teasy them know me from. They know me from the music side. And I guess they kind of came in the same way as fans. And then over time, we became friends. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they talk shit about me all the time, I guess, on there.
Okay. So how did you get into this? Not gonna be all an interview, I promise.
Oh no, it's cool. It's cool.
How did you get into podcasting? Like, how did Slick Talk with Scales come about?
Interesting. Very good question. It came about from people like TZ Talks, people like Dooch, people like Tori with Real Bar Talk, people like Joe Buttons, people like Charlemagne with Brilliant Idiots with Andrew Schultz. I went to the Black Podcast thing, had an event here. Was that by them, Tone? When Charlemagne and Andrew Schultz, they brought them to like a theater downtown and they went live, and a couple Black pods from here went live also. Like, it was live. So that really intrigued me into it. But I had been a guest on a lot of up and coming pods here, and they all would always hit me back like, yo, you got to come back on the show. You were one of our highest rated shows. So I'm like, damn. And then like I would talk to other podders and they'll be like, man, you pretty good. You know, you a pretty good guest. So I'm like, So then me and a friend of mine, Spoiled Rotten, we used to argue every morning. Get up on the phone.
Oh, wait a minute. Who the fuck is Spoiled Rotten?
Dion Ashford.
I'm pretty sure that's my brand.
Yeah, it is. That's been his name since like 91, though.
Cool or whatever.
Yeah, you know, but he ain't, you know, it ain't no brand infringement. He ain't tripping, trust me. But y'all can probably work together. That's the type of dude he is. He a hustler. But me and him used to argue every morning. And not argue, but, you know, debate. Every morning on the phone. We'll drop our kids off at school, go get coffee, you know, smoke our morning blunt or whatever, and then debate pretty much. He came up with the idea that we should start a podcast. So I'm like, all right. So the podcast we started was called Smoking Gossip. And when we originally came up with it, it was just me and him, but we wanted to do more of a video vlog type of thing, but we didn't know the difference between a vlog and a podcast. So we just called it a podcast because we wanted to go live. We didn't really care about the playback or uploading the Apple Music or any of that the next day. We wanted to go live in the moment with the people. So out of that, I did that for 2 years and it grew. It was very large. It did very well. COVID kind of shut down productions, and then Spoiled and Bree, who was also a co-host on there with us, ended up having very small children during the production of the show. So we kind of shut down operations. So I was off for about 2 to 3 months, and then Strict, with this beautiful location that he has inside of Sherman, Phoenix, reached out to me and said that he wanted to get his this area popping with podcasts. And was I still potting? And I said, well, the problem with the podcast that I was originally a part of, we smoke weed on there. You know what I'm saying? And you can't smoke weed in the Sherman, Phoenix. So he said, nigga, your statuses and the shit that you say online is so silly. If you can give me 30 minutes to an hour of that, you can come down here and do whatever you want to do. So out of that, that's how Slick Talk with Scales was birthed. And now I'm 32 episodes in now. So 33, my bad. 33
and you
episodes.
do 2 a week.
I do 2 a week.
That's
Tuesdays and
Thursdays.
Thursdays.
That's a lot of talking.
Smoking Gossip, we were doing 3 a week. We were doing Monday, Wednesday,
all
and
he
Friday.
do is talk shit.
Yeah.
The statuses do be. I'm like, that's funny.
I be offended. Like
me too. Like that
so
was funny, but
so that's how I be feeling behind this status. Like
I got 6 sisters. I got about 11 nieces, and about 9 of them are adults. I'm the youngest of 13. You know what I mean? So, and I conversate with them a lot. Then I got a lot of homegirls. Then I got Cherie that's on that's on Slick Talk with me. We talk shit together all the time. So a lot of the shit that I say be derived from conversations I have with women, but I just say the guy side. So that's why you be like, ha ha ha, motherfucker. But at the same time,
Scales got me fucked up today.
Mind your business. I get a lot of those like, Scales, mind your motherfucking business. You talking too much. You know what I'm saying? So don't feel, you feel right about it. You know.
Because I'd be quick to be like, I know the fuck he didn't.
But the thing that I'm learning even with something that went on yesterday online, and not to throw you off of what we're talking about, but it kind of correlates to what I'm saying. We had Kimberly who went on a date with Travis. You was on the show with me
Mhm.
that day. I had her on here, and it was like, and yesterday I guess it was like, people were trying to say that we were being messy or something because I had her back on the show
Mhm.
Thursday. So my thing is my response to the person was, I didn't take offense to it because your view helps what I'm doing. So the fact that you watched it, whether or not you like it or not, I don't really care because that's what affects my numbers, and that's all we really care about right now.
Big old fact.
But in reality of it, to get down to the gritty of who I am as a person, relationships aren't discussed enough amongst our people at our age group.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like in this dating range where everybody isn't married and don't have it all figured out right now.
Because none of us know what we're doing.
Exactly. We don't talk about it enough. So if that makes people uncomfortable that I'm talking about that, that's fine with me because that needs to be broken down. I think if that dialogue happened more, you get what I'm saying? It would be different with us as far as dating and everything.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I'm not uncomfortable and because you've been on my pod.
Mhm.
I talk about those type of things and I try to make the space uncomfortable because as an adult, it really shouldn't be uncomfortable for you to talk about this, especially if you're trying to date people and be, you know what I mean? And trying to find your significant other. You should be willing to talk about that with, even if it's just a person that you cool with. Men, that's why I try to always have the dynamic where it's men and women in the room. Like my show is majority men. So that's why when I added Cherie to the show, I always tell her like your voice is important, even though you don't talk all the time.
Mhm.
This conversation can't just be one-sided, especially if I'm trying to learn about, women, if you out here trying to date or vice versa.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
right. And I think too, like too many people think they relationship experts.
facts.
I mean, like shut the.
But be single as a hoe.
Or even if they in a relationship, everybody relationship ain't supposed to look like yours.
And it ain't the same. Everybody dynamics aren't the
and
same.
you ain't the same person you are with
like,
everybody.
We don't even be knowing how to date.
Look at Sierra.
Period.
Two totally different people.
I think we all different people within any relationship. Every relationship, you somebody different, and you should be. You should be somebody different when you single versus when you in a relationship.
Facts.
Whether I'm single
Definitely.
today and in a relationship tomorrow, I should be changing who I am.
We should see the transition,
exactly,
which is a good thing, not a bad thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't never even tried to be nice to a nigga before, low key. Now I'm like, I might actually like this little nigga. Trying
You
to
really
be nice.
don't, you don't be with the shits.
Fuck all of that.
Yikes. Tough crowd.
Are you single?
Kind of.
Oh,
It's
here he
kinda.
go.
It's
There he
it's
go.
complicated.
Yeah, today, but not really. But if I see her with somebody, I must, one of those.
Is it one of those?
It's complicated. No, it ain't one of those.
Oh, okay.
It's just complicated. It's been long term and it has its breaks. So I think we're at a complicated space right now, but it's not a bad space.
Yeah.
So I will say that, but it's just kind of complicated.
I think we all be having those. I call them forever bays, because you got to go your separate ways, and then it be like when we good, and then
you like date other people, and then you compare the other people to those people.
So Aziza just confirmed that she was cheating on me.
Is that technically cheating though? Girl on girl isn't really like cheating. Especially like a pretty girl. As long as it ain't like a stud or nothing.
You better not go out here and date Manny Fresh.
Exactly. With the strap on and all that. Like,
don't stress me out, please.
Don't stress you.
Don't stress me out.
You get the studs. Remember you was on my show. You told me you get the stud. They give you energy.
Oh.
Don't they be trying to talk to you?
Oh,
Didn't
really?
you say that?
Continue to talk.
You didn't say that? I thought you said women do try to talk to you. Didn't you say that?
Don't try to act innocent now.
It might not have been me. I don't remember. I plead the fifth on that.
Do they? Are you pleading the fifth on that?
Because I don't remember and I can't.
But I'm saying, okay, so now I'm asking,
drunk,
do
fam.
they?
Do women be trying to hit on me?
Yes.
Not in a long time.
Not in a long time.
Really?
Oh,
That's very interesting.
I mean,
isn't it? I
There
find
was-
that interesting.
There was a point in my life where I was on chicks, so
Oh, okay. See. Oh.
so now she not. So she really cheating. God
Oh,
damn,
yeah,
you just
so
been stringing me
anti that
along.
shit, yeah.
My heart just got broke.
she's such a fucking force.
Now she what you is, it seemed like she thought she had a shot. So you just let her down.
Ruthie is too lazy in the bedroom.
Really?
Not no more. I graduated this year.
Okay.
What's lazy in the bedroom with it?
She don't know because we just be sleep on the couch. We ain't never even made it to the bedroom. We just
we
Cut
haven't We
that
haven't-
one time.
Okay.
That one time we ate
and I
Oreos.
wasn't.
We ate Oreos.
Like, what? Wait a damn minute.
So you are sick.
I'm with Tom.
You know damn well me and Aziz ain't hunching.
How we know? How we
We
supposed to
don't
know that?
know.
Cause that's like my sister.
That girl's trip looked a little interesting to me.
Oh my god.
It was a lot of you fine bays and shit on a lot of, you know what I mean?
That's
So
how all chicks do.
That's my sister.
yeah, what happens
On
in
the-
Houston stays in Houston. You feel
Fuck
me?
that. All that shit was recorded.
Yeah, y'all was. I was
And I
tuned
definitely
in.
was trying to make somebody mad. Oh, you in another city? Mm-hmm. Catch up.
What if he'd have fluked out there?
I'd have been busting it open.
They wouldn't stop shit. Is what you saying?
Oh, you came. Thank you, ZZ. Let me get the room real quick.
I'd be like, all right, just don't get on this bed. I'm gonna bring some new sheets.
Are y'all single? Well, you said you got a forever bae.
No, she
Oh,
said
she has
got
a
a
forever
forever
bae.
bae.
No, I'm single.
You single?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
I'm single
mean-
and I don't want to date. Like I'm so sick of people.
I feel like maybe I'm single, maybe I'm not. Maybe it's Maybelline. He my nigga today, but tomorrow, I might cheat a little bit. But I ain't cheating on purpose because I don't know if we really in a relationship.
That is true. That is a
Hmm.
very accurate depiction of your current situation.
So is it these titles that's making shit complicated for us like this?
I mean, it ain't necessarily gotta be the title, but like the understanding. You know what I'm saying? Like we see now we into semantics, because people be like, less what are we, right? But if if we know what we doing,
What do we need the title for?
yeah,
I definitely got a good ass.
So other people know what you're doing?
Hell no, because fuck them other people. 'Cause
Thank
I
you.
might be
That's what I
cheating
was
with one
about
of
to
them.
say.
fact. I'm never had listen, my last relationship was so fucking public. Nobody
was
will ever know when
Jay-Z
I'm in
and
a
fucking
relationship
Beyonce.
again.
Really?
You hear me? Y'all was Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Yikes.
I was the one taking the pictures.
I
and
will
shit.
Yikety,
never
yikes,
do
yikes.
another. Nobody will ever know if I'm in a relationship ever again.
She
I
lying
can't
because
do
I've been
it.
telling everybody we're in a relationship.
I think my status still say we in a relationship, but when I get in an actual.
I think I might have deleted mine.
Oh,
Remember, I had an attitude that one day. I don't know
okay.
what you did, but I
Mhm.
almost
Whatever.
deleted you on Facebook. I'm
We'll
sorry.
talk about this off air.
I don't care.
No, because I don't know. Maybe I just don't remember.
We
or I
had a
didn't
whole
care.
argument.
Child. Okay. So,
Do we even need the quote this week?
oh shit, no, we so far past that.
Perfect.
So
Mhm.
who does it better?
I always do, man. That's just how it goes.
Yep.
Have you ever cheated in any of your relationships?
Yes.
All of them.
How did you come about that? All of them.
I was answering for him. I'm sorry.
Have you
All of
cheated
them?
in
No,
all of
it
them?
was one of them that Chase's mom, right? My daughter.
Mhm.
We were in a relationship 2 different times. So we were in one in high school going to college. And then when we went to college, we broke up and then we got back together to have Chase. In the second get back together, I cheated. So that's why we're not together right now. In the first time, though, in high school going to college, I did not cheat on her. I was faithful the entire time for that situation. College fucked me up. Pretty much. I'll put it that way. I was bad before I left, but college made it worse.
Because it was
Yeah, it was debauchery. I had like 4 or 5 girlfriends. I was in Atlanta. Atlanta was big, so you could have a girlfriend on this side of town. You could have one on the other side of town. They would never know each other.
Where did you go to school?
I went to Morris Brown.
Oh, okay.
So I used to go, and then being in the South, I had a girlfriend at Tuskegee, a girlfriend at Alabama State, Jackson State.
So they actually had the title, or you
the
was just,
title.
Oh, that's
Like
what's
I was
up.
actually trying to juggle back then.
How do you have the energy for that?
That's what I was saying. That now somebody was messing with me the other day about that. Like, dog, how do you still do it? I was like, no, y'all got it misconstrued. I'm not still doing that anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have the energy to be juggling. It's a lot of stress.
I don't got the energy for one nigga.
Yeah,
I low key used to always be like, I just want a weekend boyfriend. Like, give me my weekdays to be raggedy, and then I can be cute on the fucking weekends with you. But besides that, don't call me before this time and after this time, nigga. Your time is over. I just needed a weekend boyfriend.
Weekend boyfriend. Interesting.
I definitely had some people that was like, "Oh shit, sign me up."
I don't. I
Shout out to Regis.
I'm so sick of it all. Like I'm so sick. Like people don't be serious to me. Like I don't have no time to play none of these games. Your effort is weak as fuck. And like if you
Listen,
keep playing in my face, I'm liable to stab you.
but being single will make you not want to date or be in a relationship because the amount of married men.
That's what I was about to say. That's one of the things that messed me up. Ruthia just threw me into the finalization of my answer to the cheating question. What threw me into not trusting people, Luke, was that I was dating and not dating, but having situationships with so many people who were in relationships that after a while it became redundant to where I didn't respect relationships anymore, even for myself. You see what I'm saying? So that was a crazy time period, and that went on for a while, and it was everywhere I went, like church, work, school, like any social setting I was put in, that was presented. You know what I mean?
That was my thing. Because for a long time, it was kind of like, am I only attracted married men? Like, I thought it was me. Like, what the fuck? Like, what am I on? Like, what am I presenting to the world that married men feel like that's okay? And then it was just like, no, that's just what the world is.
That's
right
just
now.
what people are on. You know, and even to say, like, and I know this might sound crazy, but in the cheating, that was never a reflection of the person I was dating. Even though I know, even me being somebody who's been cheated on before, I know you don't want to hear that, but in the reality, if you think about the reality of it, it should hurt, but it shouldn't hurt as much because that's a selfish act to me. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's an egotistical, very selfish act to do that. Like, nobody forced you to do that. Even if me and you are having problems, the last thing you should be doing is going to try to make something with somebody else.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? You should probably be trying to fix your problems. Like, so, you know.
And, we was just talking a little bit before about why men cheat versus why women cheat. I used to have a whole explanation as to why I thought women cheated. And it was like, well, women only cheat when they feel unappreciated in a relationship and they've tried to exhaust all other options, and then they are actually starting to remove themselves from the relationship. That was what I thought. That was my explanation. So I felt like women are better because we cheat when we are hurt, and men just cheat because y'all just like fuck.
Women cheat smart, men cheat sloppy.
So the women cheating because they're hurting thing is insane. It's insanity to me. And I'm going to explain to you why it's insanity to me. If I'm fucking up, right, or whatever's going on with us, and you go fuck some niggas, that's not hurting me. That's fucking with your spirit and soul and chakras and all that shit. That don't have nothing to do with me. It's not affecting me in any way, shape, or form.
I think the definition of cheating needs to be underlined between the two, because some people feel like cheating is just fucking off. Like, oh, you fuck. So that's
you
cheating.
saying texting and
no, I'm saying, like, for me, I just depends on our understanding. Like, okay, you can have friends or whatever, or the friends that came before me, you can still deal with them. Some people like, no, cut all them hoes off.
See, I used to think that too, but now that I gotten older, I've learned that those are distractions.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I think the definition of cheating needs to be defined within the two people that's
like
in
you
the
can have
relationship.
platonic friends. Like, I got home girls who are in relationships. I know they boyfriends, or I don't know they boyfriends, whatever, but we aren't on the fucking time or trying to fuck on each other time.
That's a fact.
Other than that, but if you got somebody that's shown you interest, or y'all used to flirt and y'all are texting and you in a relationship with me, that's a distraction. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Like, not even an insecurity thing. That's just a distraction, because I'm even speaking for myself. Like, if it was somebody that I was interested in and I'm in a relationship, the minute you give me biff or I feel like, cheat, whatever, and I'm texting shorty, you never know. You see what I'm saying? How that could go.
Yeah.
I definitely got male friends. They be like, oh, I'm gonna come, but my girl can't come. Like, what is you on? Like, bring her. So then when you finally do run into the girlfriend, they be like, oh, I didn't know nothing about that event. Now I'm feeling some type of way.
Exactly. Like, or now you look sneaky to the other person. Like, damn.
I didn't want your man until I walked in the bathroom and seen what he was working with.
Oh shit.
8 game night.
You so
you walking in the bathroom on people?
It was on accident.
No.
But it was,
did you apologize?
Nobody's man though.
You don't want
I-
nobody's man.
I ain't perfect. So I'm not saying that I ain't like fuck with somebody nigga, but
You're not coveting
No.
nobody's man. That's not a goal for
no,
you. Yeah,
no.
I feel you on that.
Only because like I feel like you disrespectful, and what's the point? Because I know goddamn well it ain't gonna be a me and you thing at any point in time. I know how you act in relationships. You a cheater. I ain't signing myself up for that shit.
I think I only was like that with one person, but that was, I guess, would have been my forever bae. And it was like we dated off and on continuously up until the time he passed away. But it was just like, okay, you married. She know who I am. Like, it was one of those situations, but that was the only time where it was just like, well, she knew what she signed up for. Like, she knew me ahead of time. She knew me. Shit, I was damn near at the wedding.
Mm.
So
See,
that was
I
her.
stab a nigga. You got me fucked
That was her
up.
fault. Like, she knew exactly what she was signing up for. He introduced us. I be at all the family barbecues. Like,
Mm-mm.
Wow.
That's not what I'm signing up for.
that was the only person that was just like, well, shit, technically, bitch, you know, this is our man. We sisters-in-laws.
Shit.
But that was just him. Just him.
Did you take out a life insurance? Did
Yeah.
you see that?
We-
The side chicks, it was a side chick in Chicago. She took out a life insurance on her neck on that nigga and went to the funeral and all that shit.
No.
But
I mean, no.
She had a life insurance.
That was
And
one
she
of
was telling
those-
other women, like, fuck, just being inside, bitch. Take out a life insurance on that, your insurance policy on that nigga. On the real. I was
No,
like,
we-
damn.
That was one of those forever bays. We had that understanding from like,
I know I'm just fucking
yay,
with
yay,
you. I'm
high,
just fucking
but
with
yeah. That's the only one. The rest of the times it was other niggas. It was like, wait, you in a relationship? Where do you be with this hoe? Because you clearly always be with me.
what? See, how do guys? You got to speak for all. How do y'all find time?
To go to work, to sleep, and be with all of us.
The horniness. I help you find time. That's
These
how.
motherfuckers don't be sleeping.
Yeah. Niggas
Like,
will be
well,
tired for
I
some
had a
ass.
10-minute nap.
Yeah.
Now let me get up. Like
Yeah, yep. Pretty much.
I.
You'll be tired for that ass. For real.
So what's the point though? Like, okay, black men don't cheat, right?
Yeah, you know that's my
What is
my
that?
thing.
What is that?
Because we don't. Niggas do.
Get out.
What?
Get out.
Hey, it's real talk. We being a nigga when we cheat.
So you get the change
Oh
from
my
being
God.
a nigga
What
to being a black.
Yeah, you didn't know it was a difference. Come on, Miss
No,
Queen
no.
Courtney didn't know it was a
the
difference.
between black men and niggas.
Exactly.
However, I didn't know
So-
y'all was flicking the switch.
Yeah,
like,
black men don't cheat. Niggas do. You ain't gonna cheat.
You ain't on that nigga shit no more.
Thank you.
No.
Yeah.
So the whole
flicking
time
of the
I'm
switch.
thinking I'm with a real nigga, a black king, and all of a sudden he decide, oh shit, there goes some ass flip. That's some bullshit.
Yeah, he on his nigga shit then. He ain't
Okay.
on his king,
All
black,
right, so I'm back to
black
stabbing
men.
niggas. I thought I was off of that. I thought I was off of it. The homie,
almost said somebody
my baby
Quit.
pa, Uncle Juan, had me thinking like, you know what? I probably don't have to stab niggas, but I'm back on.
I'm
that.
back
I
on the
didn't
baby
know.
pod
Damn.
I
uncle.
didn't know.
The baby pod uncle.
That's a different category.
I didn't fucking know. I did not know.
Oh. So what's worse? Your main chick cheating or your side chick?
To me, the main. But to me, I think it's fucked up to even have the audacity to be worrying
Listen,
about
that
somebody
part.
who's cheating and you're cheating. Like that's my whole.
I
That was
seen it was, I don't know if it had to be like a comedy sketch or whatever, but it was a dude that was just like, I was pissed off when my main chick decided to, you know what I'm saying, go dip and get somebody else, but my side piece, he was like, my feelings was hurt. I'm like, these niggas is sick.
I mean,
You hear
that's
me?
cake and eat it all. And you know what I mean? I guess what is it? Want your
Have
cake
your
and eat it
cake and eat it
too.
too.
Listen, if you
yeah.
put some cake in front of me, I'm eating that shit.
That's what I was about to say too.
I just that statement never made sense
At
to
all.
me. Even as a kid, I'm like, so you want me to have the cake? But
I'm a
not
real
eat
fat
it?
girl.
Admire the cake and look how great it is to show everybody you have a cake.
Mm-mm.
How perfect it is, but you also want to
Eat the cake.
So
No.
the minute you cut it, it's not perfect.
Imperfect anymore.
No, fuck all that. Patrice told me that you're supposed to put it on your palate.
Ain't she?
The way she eat food, I was like, bitch, I ain't been enjoying food the correct
Hey,
way.
right?
Like, what?
I've been doing it wrong this whole time.
I ain't never not ate no cake.
Yeah, so those are niggas. You know what I'm saying? Black men
My
don't cheat.
goodness, my goodness.
They don't.
So,
That's
so if
Mm.
what is the one thing that the meme or whatever? If you dating two chicks and you tell one
oh,
about the other, but you don't tell the other
which
about
one do you love more?
which
or
one
like?
do you love more?
I don't even know it's about love. I think it's about who gonna let me get away with that shit and who ain't.
That part.
See, I this goes back to what we was talking about on my show on Thursday. You got to be able to read vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to pick up on shit and be on it. Like I think a lot of niggas be crossing lines and like overstepping boundaries because they just don't pay attention to that shit. They just be oblivious.
Mhm.
And then when the girl go off, they be like, "Damn, bro, she was tripping." Like, fam, she probably gave you some signs that she not with that type of shit weeks ago. You just ignored it. Feeling yourself, thinking she all like she on my dick, bro. Like, wait till something jump off for real. You'll get the real reality out. She feel about you for
She
real.
gonna stab you.
She gonna snap. Yeah, exactly.
I ain't never stabbed nobody.
Mm-mm.
I'm one of those quiet. I'm gonna disappear. Like if I get quiet, it's probably a little dangerous. So
My feelings be hurt, and I'm a cheat back. I'm trying to grow out of that.
I don't know if I ever cheated. The one time I told I was cheating, I was accidentally cheating because I didn't know we was in a relationship. I was like, wait, what? Oh shit. Well, let me tell you now. I cheated several times because I wasn't aware that that's what we was doing.
So you didn't know the start date.
No, like
the
wait,
official
when
start
when
date.
the fuck did this happen?
That's not on you then.
Yeah, if you didn't know, if he didn't make it clear to you what was going on, then that don't count.
Especially if I cheated during the week and I told you it was a weekend, nigga.
That was just a trailer.
Like, hold on, wait a minute. That was on Tuesday. The fuck?
But yeah, I think you can be in love with more than one person at one time, though.
I do too.
I believe that.
Have
For a
you ever
fact.
been in love with more than one person?
At the
How
same
did that
time?
work out?
Yeah, it don't work out well. All those situations end toxically bad. They don't work out good.
Yep.
So yeah, those don't work out
Damn,
good.
yeah.
But I definitely believe that. I used to didn't think that, but as I've matured and been in more relationships and went through more shit and listened to more people relationships and looked at they shit, I believe you can be in love with more than one person. You know what I'm saying? But like back to the original question about treating one differently. Like I said, it's just about what you can get away with. Being a player or a nigga having a phone full of women, you don't handle them all the same. There's some that'll let you get away with certain shit. There's some that ain't gonna let you get away with that shit.
I definitely want to be told, be honest with me. Let me make my own decision.
I think we all do, but can you handle it when it
Yeah.
happens?
Yeah, because if you telling me, it's kind of like, all right, cool, I'm on the same shit, or I know where we at. It might be like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna be able to fuck with you on that level because my feelings are deeper than that. So when you tell me, allow me to decide and respect the fact that I'm like, okay, that's what we on. So I'm doing that's what we on. I'm doing the same thing, or oh, okay, cool.
It gives you an option.
Because
Yeah.
I've definitely been in situations where it was like, wait, so you what? Okay, cool. Like feelings was broke, heart, like I'm about to kill all y'all. You, your mama, the kids.
That's the guy you've been talking to, and then he be low on social media, but he pop up with a baby shower pic. Shit
with
like
the
that.
matching shirts,
Yeah.
holding up the
I'm
onesie,
leaving.
holding up the onesie,
I am fucking done here.
smiling hard as a bitch on what?
That guy
made her the profile picture and everything for
Man, that guy.
matching outfits, huh?
See, them niggas
This is
make
why I don't want to date. This is why I'm never like. This is why I can't do it.
niggas make it tough, man.
I had a situation where I was dating a guy from church. So we in church every Sunday together. He is a youth minister, music, all that. Like he doing all that. Like we very, very public. I go get my hair done from someone else that we both know. And she made the comment like, oh yeah, you met such and such. I'm like, which one? Like I know a couple of Porsches. Such and such wife. So I had to play it cool, like I know, like, oh yeah, I've been to, whatever. I went right in the car, pulled around the corner. The fuck? I called her because I know her. Like, so, y'all still married? She was like, he didn't tell you. I done met the wife. Y'all not together. Y'all been separated for, at the time it was 6.5 years. So why are you not telling me? I can accept 7 kids, but you didn't want to tell me that you was married but separated for 6.5 years. But I appreciate the birthday gift you just gave me.
Yikes.
Oh, I just don't want to play with people like that. Like, I just be genuine with me and let me make my choices. I'm gonna be genuine with you. Like, you listen, what you see is what you get. I don't have no hidden agenda. I decided that I'm not even trying to impress people. You gotta like me for who I am.
So how true is it if you like me, and then I'll be like, well, you know, I got this and that going on. I got a chick over here. I got this going on. Is it true that women still will make the decision to fuck with them type of niggas if you give them the decision?
Absolutely. If I really want to fuck with you,
so that is really a true statement.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still gonna, if I want to, I want to, and I might only fuck with you for a little while. Cause now, okay, you doing your thing. Okay, well, I still want the fuck.
Gotta fuck at least 2 more times if it was worth it. If it was trash, it's gonna be like.
Do y'all know right away when y'all want to smash? Or has it been niggas who have worked their way into smashing?
It's definitely been somebody that worked their way, but most of the time I'll be like,
because they try to say in the first like 10 seconds, y'all know whether or not.
I probably have already decided if there is a chance,
A possibility.
Like, I know if I done cut the shit off, like I know if you ain't gonna get it for sure.
definitely. But
I'm saying on the initial meet and greet.
Most of the time, yes.
Yeah.
But it's been some people that have definitely done work. And it was like, you know what? He probably deserves some pussy at this point. He probably deserve it. I don't want to give it to him.
I don't give coochie out as a reward.
I have.
It's more intimate.
I was rewarded at the end. He worked really hard for it.
It's my, like, this is my pleasure center, so you know.
I was pleasured.
I need you, sir. Come do your thing. Thank you. So I don't just be like, oh my God, you did so great. Like,
here, you have some coochie.
I mean, he worked for it for a couple of years. He played the friend role.
I ain't got I ain't on that either.
Best friend played his motherfucking role, period.
I would have. Yeah. How does that work for guys? Because people, you know, I've heard that they say women get to choose who they want to, you know, who they want to fuck with. Men kind of gotta
take what we can get, right?
Yeah.
So in the reality of it, I think it depends on what type of guy you are. Tone, we talked about this on Thursday, right? Are you the guy that get inboxes from women all the time, or are you the guy that's constantly chasing women? So to me, it's too different because of the side of the game that we're on. Y'all, on the other hand, you know, like I cracked a joke with Jude. Was that you the other day where I said about niggas who be like, niggas be trying to be closet about fucking pretty fat girls and shit? Was that you? I said that.
I think that was Vernisha.
That was Vernisha. I said it too. Yeah, when we had Vernisha on the show, I said niggas be in the closet trying to act like they don't fuck the pretty fat girls. Like, nigga, please, yes, y'all do. I done seen inboxes.
They fucking the fat girls that ain't so pretty too.
Yeah, them too. But that's what I'm saying. Like, but niggas be trying to hide that. You see what I'm saying? Type of shit. Where on the other side with us, it's either you got women pursuing you or you don't. You see what I'm saying? With y'all, even if you don't want men pursuing you, they're pursuing you. Because that's just men's nature, and that's how the game kind of goes. So I think for niggas, being, I guess, kind of a guy who's done both sides, I guess, of it, I would say, yeah, I don't have women earned dick before? I don't think so. Niggas just be horny. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't think of nobody who earned some dick. Like, you get gold star for you, here's some dick. Like, I don't know about that one. Yeah.
That's funny as hell.
Yeah.
So if you didn't want to fuck with somebody, how could they earn some dick from?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I guess.
Like, can they pull up on you? Send a card.
That's what I was about to say. Send a barber to my house.
Shit.
Get the camera crew, and you know what I'm saying. Order the chefs. You know, and then you could probably get you something then. Yeah, that grand gesture, being a very noble act, I guess.
You feel obligated then. Like, if I flew you out.
No, yeah, right. Flew you out.
Houston,
yeah.
like.
No, but
giving up draws.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It depends on the individuals. Like that's what I'm saying. The girls trip
they
that y'all
gonna
was on, you
listen.
posting them videos that I seen this weekend. And if I'd have got, nigga, Spirit had $36 flights, nigga, and I booked you a flight, be at the airport at 8. Shit, I'm there
So
with
y'all buying
gasoline
round
draws
trip
on.
tickets, or y'all just buying a one way? Because if she get there and she be like, "No, fuck that, I ain't trying to fuck." How she getting back home?
Ooh, shit. Don't it? I think that happened with another little TJ too, and the
Damn,
Ruby
that's fucked
Rose
up.
chick.
That's fucked up. Because somebody gonna buy me a one way ticket. Because I'm gonna get there like, no, thank you. No, thank you. I don't want something.
That's what I'm saying. Spirit we got flights for like $30 right now. You better be able to get your ass back home. But yeah, like y'all, but not like everybody. But see, I've been a nigga who's turned shit down before, but I got friends and homeboys who ain't turning nothing down. I'm talking about not a motherfucking thing. They fucking everybody. You know what I'm saying? So
what's been your worst?
That's disgusting.
Like, not
men are disgusting.
but like your worst experience where you was like, I really regret that I'm.
Oh shit, I done had a few of those. Like I look at my my soldier down there and be like, bro, what are we doing?
Have you ever faked a nut?
Yes, a few times
With different people?
Yeah, a few times.
How does that happen? Like, walk us through.
And get up. Especially if you got a condom on, because y'all don't, 9 times. Well, some women have felt it through the condom, but majority of the times you don't know. I know. You know what I'm saying? So I could definitely fake it. Especially with the plastic on. Now it's hard to fake without the plastic. I don't know I don't think I've ever faked it without the plastic. That would be damn near impossible.
That's wild.
Because pulling out or going in, the woman would know either way. So plastic, you can fake it though. And I faked it a few times with the plastic.
Have you ever faked it?
Yes.
I don't think I ever faked. I think I'd just be like, I'm over this. Can you get up? Or I'll lay there.
Ooh, that's worse.
I would lay there like a rape victim.
Yeah, that's worse.
I've had terrible sex because I liked somebody and I just endured the bad sex.
Oh shit.
I definitely did that.
I did it for 2 different people. I was like, what is happening here? How did I
tried to let somebody redeem themselves from bad sex, and I was like, the fuck? You didn't even try to get better? What the hell?
Did he know he was supposed to be getting better?
I mean, I would hope the facial expressions was helping him. Like,
yikes.
Oh, the fuck? Because I've been told I was mean, whatever. Fuck y'all. I'm just honest.
Yeah. Wrap it up, B.
And every time a girl quote unquote run does not mean that it's feeling good. It means get your ass off of me. This shit sucks. It's dry, nigga. It's dry.
Yikes.
That sucks.
Yep.
Yeah, all parties involved lose. It's a lose-lose situation for everybody.
I be wanting to say names. Oh, fucking.
She's such an asshole.
Yeah,
I give everybody a nickname, so y'all ain't gonna know who it is. You might know who it is, but baby hands is a thing.
So if he got baby hands, that's a lot to be trying to grab onto with some baby hands, Ruthia.
Shut up.
A whole lot of women to be trying to grab onto with some baby hands. I'm just saying. Yeah.
It was horrible.
I bet. trying to handle a woman, not just a woman.
I was so disappointed. Oh.
Bro, that's sick.
Yikes.
That's fucking sick, Tom.
Yeah. Just the thought of it. Po baby hands.
I think he do know his name, baby hands.
He does.
Hopefully he listens.
Child.
Yeah, you need a view. Like I said, the viewers. All we care about is viewership. I don't care how you feel. All I care about is that view. That's what counts. Tell 'em what them statistics say. Good looking, bro. You got an extra viewer this week. Hopefully it was baby hands. Shit.
Listen. Oh, no.
Look, he texting. Look,
right now and shit.
like, oh word,
That nigga do be liking all my stories.
oh word, it's baby hands. Word. That's how you
What
feel.
is, what's been like the most bold way that somebody has shot they shot?
I've had a few of those. Back when in the rapper wave, when I was a popular rapper for a couple of years, I had the lock yourself in the dressing room situation happen. I also had the popped up on the floor. So the hotel we were staying in, the hotel we were staying in, you had to get like key carded to get up or something. And she like key card snuck on the elevator with somebody, like came up and was at the door. Like,
oh shit, that was like basketball day.
yeah, exactly. That's funny that you said that because that happened to John Henson one time when we used to kick it.
Okay.
And that was it was funny.
I be needing to hear people's stories like this. I be like, shit, is this something I need to try?
I'm trying to think action wise though. Recently I had someone take me on a date, which hadn't happened in a while, and she offered. You know what I'm saying?
Did you let her actually pay?
Yeah, I did actually.
Okay, because most dudes be like,
no, I did.
Take me on a date.
I ain't that way. Like we could trade places, like the Usher song. I'm with all of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Equal opportunity.
Equal opportunity.
Listen, I tried to take somebody on a date and they wouldn't let me pay. Like
I just thought, the tables turning, and I thought that was kind of unique of her, especially in the time period that we in, where all men view women as gold diggers and they out to get a motherfucker and shit. I just thought it was kind of noble of her because I know niggas be trying to talk to her. She kind of popular. So I just thought it was dope for that to be her approach. Like, I'm gonna take you on a date.
I don't know how to shoot my shot. I'm all awkward and shit. I'd be like,
women can get away with this
saying, yeah.
I don't know if I ever really shot my shot. I did bring
like you right. So on the minute
cream.
they show an inkling of flirting, we're going. Like I'm gone.
I took a nigga some ice cream once.
Yeah, like yeah, straight up. Like we're easy. You know what I'm saying? Even when we got there, I didn't even eat like an extravagant meal. She cracked a joke like, and you're a cheap date too? You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Let me
yeah.
find out you a cheap date.
Yeah, you know.
The question is, did she?
Take a sip of your smoothie.
Yeah,
Don't
right.
answer that question.
Y'all know I ask all the shit.
I see. Yeah. No, like I said, we easy.
Do
We
y'all know
simple.
what y'all want to eat? Like chicken?
9 times out of 10 is chicken. Wings, especially. You know what I'm saying?
Flats or drummies?
I'm a flats dude.
I knew it.
Flats guy. What about you?
I'm fat. I eat it all.
Eat it all.
I'm a vegan.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So,
That's right.
but when I did,
Her chicken is impossible.
Yeah.
when I did, I just ate chicken.
I think all
I've been
dudes.
fat.
I think all dudes should eat flats because they got the little opening right there. They need to be practicing.
I'm pretty good with my tongue. You all right. You can get that little middle piece out. I mean, I do. The show is called Slick Talk.
I think I'm still drunk.
Yeah. I forgot where I was going
You
with the
did?
conversation. Sorry.
My
I do that
fault.
often. No problem. Do you have a question? You got a question for us?
No.
No, not really. I don't think so. Not right off the top of my head. I don't
Okay.
know.
I listen to his show. I don't want none of his.
I really like your show.
Thank you.
I knew what to expect though.
Thank you. I like I said, I try to create that that space where nothing is too awkward or too off limits, because we grown.
Yeah.
I just want to protect the innocent. That's it, So that's why I try to keep names out of shit. But scenarios and situations can be talked about because you never know. It might help somebody else. Like today, just here in these little 30 minutes, I've learned something, and that's what I was trying to give up to my brothers, man. I'll be trying to school cats. Like, you gotta listen to women. You know what I'm saying?
If you like them.
Yeah. I mean, like, even if you never know what can happen. So you might want to listen or pay attention. Or and especially if you like them.
Yeah.
Like, especially if you call yourself trying to pursue them or being interested, you really got to pay attention. you know. But like I'm just saying, like just even being out here and navigating the world, raising a 10-year-old daughter, you gotta be coherent with women. Like you gotta be into what's going on with women. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something that I'm learning, even being a dad, taking it out of the dating aspect and just being a dad. Like she's about to be a young woman in a minute. So I need to learn like women swiftly. You know what I'm saying? So I can have advice and shit for my daughter when it does get to that point. You know what I mean? So
Yep.
How long y'all been doing y'all pod?
A year. We
year.
started out doing Facebook Lives, and we did that for a year. Then we ran into this guy. He was like,
the
"How do you
whiz."
feel about podcasts?" And I'm like, "What is a podcast?"
Listen.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I don't trust this weird motherfucker. No, we ain't doing it.
He wasn't weird.
But I definitely said no.
Out the gate, you said no.
And look who's here now. Every once in a while.
Yeah, I think you're doing pretty good.
I do it for the water he gives us every week.
Niggas working for water. See, cheap date. Cheap date.
No.
They can get away with murder though, because 97% of the growth that's happened over the last year is because of P3.
Oh, okay, for sure. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Shout out P3 for that.
Including dude.
Oh, what's up,
Hello.
Including
Facts.
You know, we do what we do.
my drunk ass coming with a bottle.
I don't need anything else to
She don't want
fucking
to see no
drink
liquor right now.
ever.
I was Houston.
Lit.
It was drunk.
No, we wasn't that drunk.
I definitely.
Houston, you wasn't.
Yesterday you was.
You was more drunk
She was
than
drunk.
me in Houston.
What?
Yeah.
No, I was
Niggas had
No,
a
you was
whole
drunk.
bottle
You
for
was drunk.
breakfast. We had
I
a
love
bottle.
strip club
Because you
bar.
did something that you probably wouldn't have did if you was
Nigga, we
sober.
had a whole we had a bottle for
We did.
breakfast.
It was mimosas though, but they gave us the whole because it was like
The
well,
whole
She was
bottle.
like, well, for $18 you can have a whole bottle of
Yeah,
champagne.
like,
and I
so
was
why
like, well,
not?
fuck it.
Yeah.
Y'all, I found a new love for strippers.
Listen, the strippers was lit.
Texas strippers will make you find a new love for strippers. Yeah,
My
that's
favorite
a
stripper
different
was
world.
the one that was from New York though.
Listen,
Did the accent get you?
I didn't even listen to what she said, but she did some great tricks. And I was like,
Mm.
did she just
It's
lap
such
dance
a-
me, put her legs up, and play with her own pussy? I was
Whoa.
like, what?
that was the part I was like, wow.
I
Wait
was-
a minute.
Listen,
Your
And I'm
vagina
gonna
is
be
out.
honest.
I might have serenaded her because I
Uh,
whispered in her ear, like, I like you.
And I'm gonna be honest. Shout out my producer from my show, Ken. But he had never experienced the strip club with a woman until probably like 2 years ago or something. And he's like, bro, it's the great. I said, yes, you have to take women with you to the strip
It's
club.
lit.
The
That
strippers
shit was-
give you better action when
That
you got a
shit was
woman in your
so
section.
fun.
Listen,
Telling you,
But the one girl I really
they
felt
get it's like
she
they
was
go
trying
into another
get me. I
mode
was
for
scared.
women or something.
The one girl, she was like, "You like girls? You can
Yeah,
touch me."
that's
I
what
was
I'm
like,
saying. That's what I'm telling
I'm
you.
gonna keep my hands
They
to
go
myself.
into another
I
zone
was-
with that.
Most strippers let women touch them.
Exactly.
wait, let me tell you.
I didn't have a problem with
touching.
touching nobody else. It was her. The way she looked at me, it was like, "Do you like women?" I was like, "I didn't, but maybe I don't know." Shit.
She's gonna take you to the cloud.
Wasn't she?
It was the energy from. So we got mind you, we went to Dreams. Shout out to
Mhm.
Dreams.
Shout out Dreams.
They open up at 1 a.m.
Yes, sir.
and then they close at 5. So we
Mhm.
got there about 1:30 ish. Cause we like whatever. We just now going out. We missed the regular club, so like we fuck it. We finna go kick it, right? So we get in there, we get our singles and shit like that.
Somebody
And they
told them it
just
was our
came
birthday.
to the table.
It's your birthday.
We talking to
period.
them, and then they like in the middle of the sentence, then they dancing like I'm like,
My dumb ass, like, I gotta
There
ask.
you go.
Show me how to do that trick.
here you go. And then and I'm only halfway paying attention because I'm not really turned on, but the energy cracking because for me, when I go to the club, I like to be a little bit ratchet sometimes.
Mhm.
Or all the time, but I want to dance and shit like that. So to have a club full of women dancing and that's what they all there for, I'm
Exactly.
like, this one fucking shit. And I just happened to turn around and her vagina was in my face.
Somebody was
And
like,
I'm
"Put your
like-
finger in it." What?
Oh my! I think somebody from the other table was like, "You got it." I'm like, No.
Put your finger in it. I was over there
And
like,
I'm like, you know, do you know? Do you know your you know?
She
But then when
slipped.
she took it and moved it to the side again, I was like here you go. And I'm like, Ruthie, you gotta slap it on there, but I wasn't touching them at all. But I still had fun, and I know if I had,
I didn't have
money,
a problem with
I would
touching
be in
any
strip
of them
clubs all
until
time.
the one chick gave me the look, and I was like, nope, can't make eye contact with this hoe no more.
Mm.
Nope.
She had you ready, huh?
You know, it might have was like, hey girl, you know, once or twice. Like,
And
calm
I
down,
enjoy
little
the
lady.
work ethic. I enjoy the work. Like you work hard as fuck. You work hard as fuck for these dollars. You can have all of them.
Facts.
They were so nice though.
They usually are.
Yeah.
They were so nice. The rest of
I
them,
support the naked hustle, so I know exactly what y'all talking
Listen.
about right now.
Listen, literally, if I find a plus size strip club, I'm there. I'm a dance.
They didn't have no plus size girls in there?
No. They had, I mean, not really
Not
like
really,
plus
no.
size. They had some thicker girls who would be like, oh, you be eating cornbread
Yeah,
and shit.
because I was about to say Texas and Georgia usually they don't usually do the weight limit type of thing in them
Listen.
spots because you can't. Them girls are going shit.
Let me
me-
go somewhere and shake my
Listen.
poop up.
Cause I'm out here. Give me some.
But that's what
I
I'm
can
trying.
walk in them hills. Too.
I
I'm
said
out here.
again, niggas be trying to be in the closet about that. Shout out my brother Loud Pack Larry. We be up front with that. If she pretty, I don't give a fuck if she big or not. I don't give a fuck about that. I like pretty big girls. I don't give a fuck what size or none of that. If she pretty, shit, she got me. Niggas be trying
These
to
are fine
front.
as fuck too. On what?
Don't be trying to put all the attention on me.
Both of y'all are.
She-
Shit, I'm a player. I can sit here and say that. Both of y'all are. Hey, man, shit.
Don't be trying to shoot your shot at my girl. We getting back together, okay?
She said she was single.
We both single, but we still getting together.
Mm.
I be clapping them cheeks.
Oh.
Girl, shut the fuck up. Did y'all hear it? She said,
What?
clapping them cheeks.
Aziza, I ain't never clapped on your cheeks before.
Shut.
When you
up.
twerk, I clap.
Yes, that's what I'm
Good
about to say.
job.
Ziza trying to act like she wasn't doing nothing. You was in Houston
I don't-
twerking.
listen,
I
I
seen a
don't-
video you was twerking.
Period.
Yeah,
I don't act like I don't do nothing. People look at me and they assume that I'm one way and they don't realize I grew up on
Like-
Second and fucking Keith.
Period.
So
East.
what's happening? I'm multifaceted. Whatever box you thought I was in.
I think people
just
really
over
think
the
because
top.
I was born in the West Side, you know, but I definitely grew up on 30th and Cherry and 25th and fucking Brown. I can kill you and
Interesting.
get away with that shit.
I'm East Side all day.
I just been claiming East
I
Side
grew
because
up in the Foes a little bit too.
Did y'all make it to Turkey
Wild
Leg Hut?
Trays. We
No.
did, but we didn't.
You did, you didn't. Line was too long or something?
It was a long line, but I don't
She-
eat meat.
she don't
and
eat
they
meat.
ain't had
Oh
nothing
shit.
to
Yeah,
eat,
they don't
so-
have a vet. They
But
don't have
Taste?
a vegetarian on time.
Yeah, we
Bar
went
and
to Taste.
Kitchen?
They got like some cracking ass.
I would move there for that shit
No, Houston got
chicken
some
and
nice
waffles and
restaurants.
yeah.
because I ain't never wanted to drink watermelon Hennessy anything.
That shit
I was like,
fire.
ooh,
It was good.
It was delicious.
But the after hours though, like you can party till 5 in
Fine,
the morning.
yeah.
No, fuck
no.
that. Them motherfucking Africans are aggressive. I was like 3 seconds away from being
And I
queen
was
of
about to say,
Zamunda.
wait a minute, time out.
Queen of fucking
You
Zamunda.
two motherfuckers right here cannot go two places. Africa and Jamaica. Plus size pretty women, shit. You can forget about it. When
Listen.
some Africans and Jamaicans see y'all, they stop. She's beautiful.
They literally was.
What, they trying to take you home, bro? I done seen it.
They definitely was.
Yeah, they are. You done got
I-
married already. I believe they was aggressive.
I gave the one man,
I've
my
had
sister
some
number.
offers
Like,
to
bitch,
be
if I
taken
come
to
up,
Africa.
Man, they don't
if
play.
I come up missing, this is who the fuck it is. I
She's
guess-
bony. I like them with meat.
Dude,
I don't want that
it's
skill.
somebody
She's
right
bony,
now
bro.
Still messaging me because not for me though. He messaging me for Ruthia, and now I done posted that video. And he like, can you please tell us
Sparkle.
to accept my friend request?
I think Sparkle made an IG page,
Aw.
and I accidentally
He is in
accepted
love.
that
You gotta
shit.
accept his friend request,
Bro,
man.
he an engineer in Africa.
Give a
He
fuck.
can
Man,
build
you
a
Is he
home.
playing.
king of motherfucking Zamunda?
Damn near if he an engineer.
He can build you
Shit,
a
Africa
fucking
don't even be having electricity some places. If that nigga an engineer over there, he damn near king. Shit. Look at Akon. Akon brought some lights to his village. They gave that nigga the country. Like, here, it's yours, bro. You can have this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
You over here fighting for house. I give you whole 6
Yeah, exactly.
My sister is
Fuck
a
it, I
fucking
might go.
investigator. I gave somebody her number. She
Mhm.
went and watched all of our stories, screenshotted this nigga right here. So if you come up missing, I know where to find him. I was like, bitch,
Yeah.
yes. I'm glad I know her number by heart.
Yeah, they definitely.
Yeah, I was about to say they
Definitely
like
are.
they
pulled
like
up.
full figured women. They don't
They
play
pulled
that
up on the
shit.
side of us. Hey, let your window down. I
Yeah.
was like, no.
They be partying.
Yeah.
And like this one dude, through his
It was
accent,
what,
I couldn't
African Independence
quite
Day or
hear.
something?
Nigerian Independence Day. Woo,
We
it
was
was
down there doing
lit.
what?
It was motherfucking.
It was
Them
lit.
motherfuckers in there buying bottle after bottle.
Like,
after
how are y'all
bottle.
even still thirsty? Nobody went to the bathroom.
You know, the Nigerians is the scammers too.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Them the ones that can
Mhm.
scam real good.
It's crazy because they
almost
all
scared
either
me into being a
doctors,
fucking queen.
Yeah.
doctors, lawyers, engineers, and
Scammers,
scammers.
yeah.
Listen,
But I ain't never been asked did I do coke, and that happened too. And I was
With
like,
the
what?
Africans?
Yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah.
they was
He's
partying.
like, you do.
Man,
He
they
said, you do
niggas
coke?
was
I'm like,
partying.
you do what? Huh? He said, do you do coke? No. Weed? No. No drugs. He's like, drink? I don't
Listen.
want to drink from you. Now I don't know.
Yeah, because I don't know.
what your intention
Molly and my
is.
champagne, she ain't even know it.
listen. I don't know. One of them started dancing with you, and somehow he started dancing with me, and I seen the other one over there like, tag me in. No, motherfucker, don't tag nobody else in. I'm tired of you grinding on my fupa. Okay, it doesn't feel good. Them hard ass jeans. Stop it. I don't want it.
Oh man,
I didn't want any. They was, or maybe it was that
They
big
love
ass.
a good Afro beat vibe down there though, because even when we went to the other after set,
Them after sets was lit. I was excited about being able to take a real nap before going
out. Yeah, that's the
I
cool
was
thing.
like, nigga, I'm going to sleep.
We don't get to do that in Milwaukee. You got to be ready by 9. You know what I'm saying? We got to be at that
That's how I
motherfucker
didn't
by
make it to
11.
my own birthday party.
Ain't no
last
naps.
Night. Niggas was like, I ain't see you in there. Yeah, I didn't get in. I was late.
Yeah, that's the
I was late.
Milwaukee. You cannot do that here. But yeah, you're right. When you go to Atlanta, Miami, Houston, you can take a nap before you go out.
my
You know what I'm saying?
my knees would
Vegas.
still be good if I could go out that much. I've been stiff.
Listen. Oh no, you was shaking something.
I tell you, she keep trying to front.
You
I
was
watched the
definitely
videos, man. She gonna swear she wasn't drinking. She wasn't like, girl, please. Ruthia wasn't by herself. I
Period.
seen that shit.
I twerked last
I
night.
had a little bit of something.
I synced it. I synced that shit. Please
We
believe.
only cut up on our birthday.
Yeah.
So y'all birthdays are close.
Mm-hmm.
A week apart.
Oh, that's what's
Hers
up.
was yesterday and mine was last Saturday.
That's what's up. Happy birthday,
Thank
ladies.
you. Thank
That's
you.
what's up. That's what's up.
Gang, gang.
We gonna have to do this again.
Please do. Please have me back. I enjoyed
I
this.
promise I'm gonna be sober next time.
I enjoyed this.
If you want us on your podcast.
Y'all gonna come? You gonna bring her this time?
You gotta let me know in advance because I
Yeah.
work third shift.
Yeah.
Oh,
And that's
shit.
the only reason.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So you
'Cause
probably
she
be
having
damn
to
near
be-
asleep
Yep.
when it's time for us to do our thing.
But yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna start winding down the show. With our little section called "Don't Let This Fluffy Shit Fool You."
Hmm.
And do you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
You know what? You go ahead because I got a lot of shit I need to get off my chest.
Okay, mine is short and sweet, and it's not even nothing new. Fuck the police.
Yeah, facts.
It's just always and it's all of them. Like you try to decipher, you know what I'm saying, or good cop, bad cop.
It's hard.
And it's like, you know what? Nah, I don't have time for that. You wear that uniform, fuck you. You might be a great human, but fuck you in that uniform. And then they be soft as a bitch. Like soft as a bitch. My sister just had a little situation at one of her group homes. And the police came and they pretty much telling her, like, well, yeah, we really can't do nothing for you. And then she like, okay, well, you can leave. If you ain't finna do nothing, then I don't need you here. Like, I'm gonna handle this in my own way and don't say nothing when it get handled how
Big
it get
facts
handled.
with the fucking capital C.
So they walking out the door and it's a group of kids fighting on the corner. Mind you, they scared. The police scared to go to the corner and break up a group of kids fighting.
Lord.
Kids.
Somebody come and they get the shoot. Police still do nothing. What the fuck are you here for?
To
What is your
protect
point?
and to
You don't even
serve.
scare kids enough.
That
to
they'll
get
still
them-
fire a weapon
You know
in
what I'm
front of you.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, so y'all really just here to terrorize.
They're
Like,
wearing
y'all should-
Halloween costumes all year round.
like y'all just terrorists. Really?
And they ain't even terrorize nobody. 3-year-olds are far more intimidating than the police.
What? And speaking of fuck the police, while we were in Houston, we stopped at Emancipation Park and they had a say their names memorial.
Ooh, shit.
Shout out to them for that. That shit was lit as hell.
It was heavy,
but they had
but needed.
230 photos of Black people
That were
who
killed
have
by
been
the
killed
police.
by police or racist people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
230. And these are just the ones nationally that we hear about. And they weren't even ones that was recent because Jacob Blake wasn't on there. They didn't have Seville Smith on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was sick because you looking at people's babies.
Cried.
You know what I'm saying? You got
That shit
kids
was
as young
hard.
as Tamir Rice and younger.
You see, they arrested Alvin Cole's mom.
What?
Yeah, yesterday.
I did
Yep.
not see that.
She was peacefully protesting, and they arrested her.
They attacked one of his sisters.
Yeah, they
recently,
attacked
too.
his sister too.
And listen, that shit just
They let her out with no charges, but just the fact that you even putting her through that stress, like she
Like,
ain't
y'all just
went through
killed my
enough.
baby.
Yeah, and she can't get no justice for it. None.
Right.
Like, this is what I was trying to explain to people because I'm a friend of family with Jay Anderson, the second person that the Joseph Mensah dude killed and that was sleeping in his car in Madison Park that day. I'm friends with the family, very close. And that case was kind of dead. When Alvin Cole got killed, his family and the representation that Jay-Z and them brought from Rock Nation reached out to Jay Anderson's family because they're trying to build a case to prove that this Joseph Mensah dude is a murderer. You get what I'm saying? So they're using so they reached out to their family. They paid for the lawyer fees, all of that. So that my thing about it is this is not nothing to be taken lightly. You see what I'm saying? And the fact that our DA, so what they did was they got it moved from Wauwatosa, where we knew we weren't going to get a fair thing, and got it to Milwaukee County, to our DA. And he still did the same fucking thing Wauwatosa would have did. You see what I'm saying? And that's what shows you, goes back to what you said. Once they put that uniform on, they all a part of that. Black, white, red, green, Asian, it don't matter what color they are, because it's a certain, what is it? What I want to say, a code or an oath that they got to abide by. You know what I'm saying? So that just hurt my heart when I seen her going to jail yesterday. I'm watching the news. Like, what the fuck y'all arrest her for? Like, man, y'all be doing too much, man.
All the time. Like, even stuff that's not necessarily police related. Like, I had to think, okay, people get murdered every day. How many of those cases have ever been solved? How many of those people can get justice? What is the point of the police force? Like, y'all not protecting, y'all not serving.
Halloween costumes.
You motherfuckers are literally terrorists.
The village people.
Government-funded terrorists.
Yep.
So
with a license to kill. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not getting in, like, dude who kneeled on George Floyd's neck. He was able to PR bond out of jail.
They all did just recently.
Recently. PR, that means he's signature. He had to forfeit no money, nothing. His house, people have to put their house up to get their sons out of jail for drug cases.
Right.
My aunties and grandmamas that had to put houses up before. Shit, get what I'm saying? That's something that they own. They had to put that up to make sure my nephew could come home until he went to trial.
Yeah.
This motherfucker murdered somebody in front of the world.
Dime bag type shit.
Yeah, like in front of the world over a fake $20 bill or some shit.
Right.
In front of the entire world. Like, they're marching in London and Africa because of what he did.
The
and
crazy
he's at
part
home
is he
with his
probably didn't
family
even
today.
know it was a fake 20.
No, he didn't know shit. He didn't know shit. He couldn't
Whether
have
it
known.
was fake or
Or
not,
real.
We ain't walking around with
fucking
them little motherfucking
kill-
markers to check the shit.
You don't kill somebody
over $20.
over something
Yeah,
like that.
that's so menial. You know what I'm saying? But that shows you how much they respect life and they respect our lives.
Exactly.
You know?
Just know,
So
my son's name is Tyler Elias Evan Scott, and if you touch him, I'm touching you. I don't give a fuck.
Like, that lady should
I'm
be
shooting back.
That's what Alvin Cole mama said. She said, I will be out here day and night until my baby gets justice. I don't have no other options. What other options have y'all given me but to protest this shit? Because I went to the DA, he didn't do anything. So I'll be out here day because that's what I owe my baby. My baby gone, so he can't fight for this shit. I gotta do it. I felt so bad for her. Like,
listen,
really, yesterday that fucked me up when I was watching her and his sister on the news. Like, that's just not fair, man. You know, because at the end of the day, it's already bad enough that you took somebody's life, but they don't get no justice. And going back to what you just said, Aziza, I talk about that a lot on my platform when regular murders just happen in the Black community. The cops don't be doing shit about that shit. Like, I had a homeboy killed, and if we didn't do what we did, they wouldn't have known shit. The cops didn't do shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I hear about so many cases like that where because it happened in our community, they're not putting no effort or no energy behind giving these families no justice. You know what I mean?
Right. So
Yep.
It's always and forever. Fuck the police. Defund they asses for real. Put
That
them
part.
funds into making the communities better so that we don't even need them motherfuckers.
Facts.
So that's my fluffy shit.
Well, I got several. My first fluffy shit goes to everybody who contributed to getting me drunk. Because this shit is not fun. I want to be able to fucking twerk on beat. The fuck? I don't want to twerk like a white girl. This is just too excited. So, Henny Ken, fuck you. Denise, fuck, you know what? You was supposed to be my real friend, but you know what? Fuck you too today. Maybe next week we'll
Shout
be cool
out D
again.
Smith. That's my nigga.
Listen, everybody that Aziza, you
Yep.
not exempt, bro.
Yes, the fuck I am.
Whoever the fuck was holding my hands, whoever poured the first shot in my mouth, fuck all y'all. Tyson, fuck you too, bro. You bought a fucking route. Shakira, it was your birthday. Happy birthday, but fuck you too. That shit was not fun at all. I literally slow danced to a fast song. And Aziza recorded the shit. Like, it just wasn't cool.
Fuck your throat for swallowing.
Oh yeah.
It's the first time.
Swallowing.
It's the first time I ever swallowed.
Baby steps.
It's the first time.
We getting there. You becoming a grown ass woman. So you know that shit grown ass women do.
Maybe when you get that half,
Mhm. Yep.
Nope.
Yeah, we
I'm gonna
almost
be
we
29.
almost there.
I'm gonna be 29 and 3/4. But also, so I seen a post. One of my Facebook friends made a post about a 10-month-old baby that was murdered at the hands of her own father
It's horrible.
through molestation. And being a person that was molested as a child, that shit really, really hurts. Like, you raped your 10-month-old daughter and she died in the result. So fuck everybody that's out here even thinking that younger girls, children, whatever, when you are taking something that does not belong to you sexually, whatever it is, like, fuck all y'all. Like, that shit just, it hits on a different level. I have nieces that if anybody look at them the wrong way, I promise you, it's probably gonna be a fight between me and my family members on who gonna kill you first.
And when we was talking about protecting black women when I had you on the show that day, that's something that we didn't get to exactly, and that's where the protecting black women thing comes in for real. Like, it's more or less sexually when they're younger, even as adults, like protecting them from predators and shit like that. That's what we talking about. Not niggas like Tory Lanez. I'm not talking about a nigga, a spiteful nigga shooting his girlfriend in the foot. I'm talking about when you not around or you dropping your daughter off at your uncle's house and he forcing himself on your daughter. Shit like that. Like, that's what I'm talking about.
Something, fucking believe them.
Exactly. Stop victim shaming and shit. You know what I mean?
It's a lot of motherfuckers that's out here that's not seeing the shit that happened to them because they know they're not gonna be.
It's not a safe space for you to even say it. You don't know what the reaction is, and that's why it's so brave when people do speak out about it, because you don't know what the reaction is gonna be, because it's so mixed.
Where it's like, you can believe me or you can't, but I know what happened.
Now, about that brother you was talking about with his daughter, from what I read, rigor mortis had already set in, so he had killed that baby already. She was dead already. They said rigor mortis had already set in on her body, so she had been dead for a few days. So that story he told about whatever with the car and all that shit, that was a lie. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Sick.
And I mean, that whole thing sounded fishy because I'm like, rigor mortis, but she was only in the car for an hour. I had to Google it.
Yeah,
rigor mortis take at least 3 or 4 hours before it starts to set in. I'm like, she was dead already.
Yep.
They concocted this story to make it seem like this is how she died, but then you say you didn't want to bust the window because she was in the air conditioning, and police was there, and they just let the baby sit in the car.
I'd be sad for the little puppies that be in the fucking car with the window half cracked.
And it was a Nissan Altima, fam. It was a Nissan. You mean
they handing out fucking Nissans? Trust me, I got one.
You couldn't afford to fix a Nissan Altima window.
A window.
First
people
all,
go to Skybox.
I would drive around with plastic to get my baby out the car.
Facts.
Listen.
Drive around with no window. Shit. Fuck you mean? People go to Skybox and Mr. J's and get their windows busted out every Saturday.
All the fucking
time. That's not a big deal.
That was
it's not a big deal.
Sick, like disgusting.
Yeah, don't let this fluffy shit fool you. For real.
Did you have anything that you wanted to
No, just all I got to say is, check out Slick Talk with Scales every Tuesday and Thursday live on Facebook at 6 p.m. ish. And yeah, and ish. And also the playback comes on iHeart Radio. It comes on Spotify, Apple Music. Tone's helping me get more places. Hopefully I'll be on YouTube very soon. So just be on the lookout for it.
And he's skinny, but don't let his fluffy shit.
Yeah, don't let this fluffy shit fool you. I got a look. I'm hungry right now. I got a little fat boy in me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It ain't it.
Okay, well, y'all know we got to turn it around and do something positive. So our Keeping It Cute this week, because it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, all the month of October. So make sure you get your mammograms, ladies over 40, or if you have a history of breast cancer in your family, you definitely want to make sure you get yourself scheduled. And also women of all ages, if you got breasts, you should be doing a self breast exam. You can do it in the shower. Just feel around
like this. No, okay.
You should probably just take a couple fingers and do the breast tissue. So
yeah, I was about to say
our Keeping It Cute this week is going to actually someone who's no longer living, Henrietta Lacks.
Yeah, shout out her.
I'm gonna just read something from the Hopkins Medicine website. In 1951, a young mother of 5 named Henrietta Lacks visited the Johns Hopkins Hospital complaining of vaginal bleeding. Upon examination, renowned gynecologist Dr. Howard Jones discovered a large malignant tumor on her cervix. At the time, the Johns Hopkins Hospital was one of the only few hospitals to treat poor African Americans. As medical records show, Mrs. Lacks began undergoing radium treatments for her cervical cancer. This was the best medical treatment available at the time for this terrible disease. A sample of her cancer cells retrieved during a biopsy were sent to Dr. George Gay's nearby tissue lab. For years, Dr. Gay, a prominent cancer and virus researcher, had been collecting cells from all patients who came to the Johns Hopkins Hospital with cervical cancer, but each sample quickly died in Dr. Gay's lab. What he would soon discover was that Mrs. Lax's cells were unlike any of the others he had ever seen. Where other cells would die, Mrs. Lack's cells doubled every 20 to 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Today, these incredible cells, nicknamed HeLa cells from the first 2 letters of her first and last names, are used to study the effects of toxins, drugs, hormones, and viruses on the growth of cancer cells without experimenting on humans. They have been used to test the effects of radiation and poisons, to study the human genome, to learn more about the viruses, to learn more about how viruses work, and has played a crucial role in the development of the polio vaccine. Although Mrs. Lacks ultimately passed away on October 4th, 1951, at the age of 31, her cells continue to impact the world.
Yeah, Oprah Winfrey plays her. Yeah.
There, so I never actually watched the movie.
It's one of my favorite movies. It's one of I like it a lot. I like the movie a lot. It was dope.
And I know the Johns Hopkins, they're gonna write up a nice article about it, but I believe there's some controversy around.
It's a lot of that's what the movie's about.
Okay.
Millions, yep. Nothing. Yeah.
Wow.
I was about to say she had the super gene, superpower cervix.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
She was Eve.
Yeah,
she the first woman.
Yeah, I was about to say she damn near come from the first lady that they found in Africa. Exactly. Whose bones they found in Africa. That lady's probably directly from lineage from her. Mm-hmm. Yeah, from Lucy. Yeah. That's what I was thinking when I saw the movie and it went off. I was like, oh yeah, she from the bloodline of Lucy. I'm like, it's probably a bunch of black women in America with that shit right now. Y'all just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Facts. And that's why they study y'all so much too. And they get a lot of study on y'all because of birth and shit like that. They can all get all up in y'all shit like that. They can't really get in our shit like that, but y'all, they can. Yep.
Mm-hmm. I want me a vitiligo, baby.
I want me a brown one. Real brown.
Yes. Hey, you know what I was thinking about the other day now that you say that? Remember Michael Jackson had Blanket and them wearing the mask and shit? He knew about this corona shit a long time ago. He was trying to school us. Remember Blanket had his whole face. Yeah, Blanket whole face was covered up. Like Mike, like my kids ain't gonna be breathing what y'all breathing. You ain't put no droplets on my babies. I paid millions of dollars for these kids right here. They cost too much. Yeah, I bought these motherfuckers right here. They perfect.
I could actually believe Mike bought his key.
Yeah, I think he did.
I was drugged to get mine.
Yeah, I think. Were you? That's a crime, man. Yeah, right. Yeah. Give me an Asian one. I like that little Hispanic one right there. Yeah, let me get an African one. Yeah, like I don't just want one from the north side of Chicago. Give me one from Ghana.
Right.
Yeah.
Who was that who said that to them? That Cat Williams, and she was just walking through Africa like, I want that.
The one, yeah.
I want that one over there. Oh, give me two of
Those, yeah.
She was in Walmart.
Pick a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So the last thing that we have to do, y'all know what time it is. Go to the mirror, say exactly what it is that you need to say to yourself to get you through the week. This week, I am balanced.
I'm a bag of money and diamonds.
What about you?
I'm smoking fluffy blunts all weekend. Get my mind right. Period.
Fluffy.
All right, we are out. Thank y'all for listening to another episode of Keeping It Cute with P3 Podcast. We come out on Wednesday. See y'all this Wednesday, next Wednesday, the one after that. Make sure y'all check out Slick Talk with Scales
Yes,
on
sir.
Tuesdays and Thursdays on Facebook Live. Make sure you get all of the P3 apparel at www.jugydesigns.com/P3. We need some money, so buy the damn shirts.
Listen, get the regular P3 shirts, get the fat shirts, get the don't hide this fupa, divide this fupa.
That's my line. Hold on, man. It got copyright infringement. We're going to talk about that after the show. That's my line. I got receipts.
Well, we need a receipt from that damn t-shirt purchase.
All right, we out.
Bye.